We're actually 500 meters from Parliament. If you can see on my side, we have some riot police vans. They've been deployed and spread out throughout the Parliament area, which is close to Sintagma Square, where all the different marches, if you like, ended and poured into there. Now, unprecedented numbers. The police says 125,000 demonstrators gathered in the capital alone to vent their anger, their indignation at what's happening not only with the country, but the measures as well are cutting deep to the bone. They cannot handle anymore. Now, what we saw earlier, just 15 minutes ago, I was seeing that before I come here, was confrontation, fierce and protracted confrontation between protesters and the police. However, some demonstrators were trying to contain this violence from marring their otherwise peaceful protest that started several hours ago.
Natalie, is the government going to be able to push through more cuts?
Well, looking at these scenes today, one cannot help but remember the fresh violence that we saw in June when the government was nearly overthrown by the intense clashing and anger of the Greeks. Then Prime Minister Papandreou had to reshuffle his cabinet in a desperate attempt to calm the anger. Tomorrow, we know the new batch of austerity measures will be voted. Now, it doesn't depend much on the anger of the Greeks, but however, if he still has enough clout to convince his MPs, he does still have the majority in Parliament, so it's still up to them. Can these violence, can this anger really tilt the MPs in favor of the protesters, in favor of all this anger and against the government? And that is the big question.